useless. Trying to get you. Make that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia. Everybody calls me Liv. Middle name Alene at Liv Alene.
Hello, Papa.
Try to get it right, might get a couple wrong. I just double back, and then I move along. I might hit a left.
And today's video is going to be all about my piercings. I have quite a few, but I know more people have, like, of course, more than me. But I would say roughly, because I actually took out my industrial. So let's see. The most piercings I have ever had, let me count. I have my belly button pierced, my tragus, my industrial, which is like kind of 2 holes if you think about it. So honestly, y'all, together I have 10 piercings, but with the industrial it's kind of 2. So I don't know if you guys count that as 1 or 2, but to me, if it's 2 holes, I'm counting it as 2, because 2 times the pain. Like, come on now. Actually starting to get sick a little bit, so just disregard my voice because I don't know what's going on with that right now. But of course, let's start with the basic piercings. The first ever piercing I got, of course, were my lobes, just like this first one. And I believe I got them when I was really small, but actually, I don't know. I have a hoop in right now, so I don't know if y'all can really tell, but when I was a baby, whoever I went to, I think I went to Claire's. Of course, I went to Claire's when I was a kid. I mean, with a gun and everything. Never do that. If you are trying to get your first piercing, never get it from a gun or Claire's or Walmart. I don't even know if Walmart does it. Definitely not Claire's, because that's where this messed up. So when I was a baby, whoever pierced my ears actually pierced it way too low. So it split open. It didn't hurt anything, but it split open like 4 years ago. So it's like, oh, okay, what are we doing? So of course, this is the first one. And then I got my second lobe piercing when I was in, shoot, I want to say a freshman in high school. I think my parents finally allowed me to get another piercing. And of course, from there, I kept getting more. Oh, I should probably rate the pain. So of course, the lobes. Okay, so my first and second lobe piercing, I would give it like a 2. Like, it did not hurt. It just felt like a pinch, but it was like nothing at all. Mind you, at that time I was probably like 15 when I got my second lobe piercing, and my pain tolerance was pretty high then, so it like did not hurt at all. I believe I actually got my second lobe piercing at Claire's too. I don't know why I keep going back to Claire's, but Claire's is just not it. But the healing process, like, it was fine. I didn't have any keloids or anything. Now let's jump to my third piercing, y'all. I got my third piercing junior year, and honestly, it hurt more than the first and second lobe piercing. I don't know why. I think it's just because it was higher up, but I would kind of rate this like a 4, just because it did sting a little bit more than the first and second one, of course. But of course, I went to Claire's again. So all of my lobe piercings, I went to Claire's. I don't know why, but none of them really got infected. But my third one on my right side, actually, that was my first time ever having a keloid, and I didn't know like how to handle situation. But I looked it up on YouTube, and it was just like, do like the solution mix and all of that stuff, and then it went away. My third lobe piercing probably bled the most out of all of my piercings. Yeah, because even though I got my industrial, it bled a little bit, but no, my third lobe, y'all, it was like, even when she pierced it through, it started like gushing blood. Not like too much blood, but it was just more than normal, basically. So I would rate, like, my lobes, of course, range 1 to 4. My third hole was probably the most pain, so I'll give that a 4. Then let's move on to, what did I get next? Actually, I don't even remember. My tragus. Did I get my tragus? Yeah. So I got my tragus actually last year. I didn't even want the tragus. I'm not even gonna front, y'all. I did not like, of course, the tragus was pretty cool, but like, I didn't care for it at all. What I really wanted was the industrial, but I was being a baby, because I was like, dang, I don't know, because I was reading all these reviews, and I was looking up on YouTube, like, should I get the industrial? And then of course, by then, you know, TikTok came out, and it was like, no, don't get the industrial, it's gonna rip your ear, da 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 da. So I got nervous. So I actually have a video of me getting my tragus. I'll make sure to link it up in the screen or in the description down below. The piercing and tattoo place that I went to get my tragus was in Conyers, and the process was really quick and everything, but I have to say, out of all of my piercings, my tragus hurt the most, y'all, just because I didn't know there was a bone right there. So when he pierced it with a needle, you could hear it like breaking the bone. And I was like, yeah. You can't see in the video, like my face doesn't show it, like I don't react to it, but inside I'm screaming. I'm like, what the heck was that? Because I was like, I've never experienced that before. So I would have to give my tragus like a 7, because y'all, that thing hurt. It hurt so bad, and like it wasn't uncomfortable or anything, it just hurt. Like it was something like this part is so thick, like you don't realize how thick it is until somebody's putting a needle through it. And I was like, yeah, I like it though. I love it actually. I'm really glad I got it. At first I really wanted a hoop, but now I love the stud. I think the stud fits perfectly. I probably will switch it out. I still have, actually I think it's up. It's been over 6 months. I possibly could switch out my stud for a hoop, but I probably wouldn't. But the healing process for my tragus, I actually got a lot of keloids on my tragus. I don't know why. I wasn't sleeping on it or anything. I cleaned it actually a lot because the back of it was actually irritating the crap out of me, y'all, because it's not like a twisted back. I don't know, it's really flat. It's just like a little silver small circle, so it's flat circle right on the back. I didn't even have AirPods, so it literally nothing would be in this ear. And at that time too, I had box braids, so I wasn't even touching this ear. But the back stung like crazy. I would rate this as a 7. Probably the most painful piercing I've ever experienced. And for the healing process too, it was rough. I'm not even gonna lie, no, the industrial was more. I'll get into that after this one, but rate my tragus a 7, in the healing process like a 6. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with that. My belly button pierced 2 years ago, and I went to somebody's house to do it. Never do that, y'all. Never ever ever do that. Like all of the videos I was watching for getting your belly button pierced, they were laying down. So when the girl did it, I was standing up and I was just like, yeah, this doesn't feel right. But it lasted like over 3-4ish months, and then it got infected. And then I was just over it at this point, and I took it out way too early. So it's just, it was a whole bunch of stuff. And then like the belly button piercing, where she pierced it, it split. Just like my ear up here, it split. I'll make sure to insert like a video or picture. It's kind of gross, so I don't know if I'm gonna go like show you guys like the aftermath of everything, but I can show you like when it was in the process of like getting split. I'll make sure to insert that video or a picture. I don't know if it's a video or picture, because like I said, it was 2 years ago, so I don't really remember. But the pain level for that, y'all, that was like a 3. You know what it is? I have a really high pain tolerance, so for me, all of my piercings did not hurt besides my tragus. I don't know what the heck that was, but that was something else, y'all. So I would rate, yeah, my belly button piercing like a 4. The healing process, I'll rate my belly button piercing and the healing process a 4. The second time, I actually just got my belly button pierced. Make sure to go watch that video. And I got that 3 weeks ago. Not bad at all. Y'all didn't even flinch. I would give that a 1. The pain level 1. The healing process a 1. Lastly, this video is going to be really short. I'm so sorry. But I was like, I just want to make a video because, like, why not? My industrial. My industrial is no longer with me. I don't know if y'all can see the bumps and everything, but I did have my industrial. If you guys don't believe me, go scroll through my channel and you guys will see that I have my industrial. I had my industrial maybe a year. I don't even know if it's been a year. Gotta be. Wait a minute, y'all, hold on. That's embarrassing if I did not have my industrial for a year. It's been 11 months. It would have been a year. Yeah. Oops, that's embarrassing, but it's fine. So, I don't know what the heck happened. I got my industrial over the summer, so 11 months ago to be exact. I got my industrial over the summer at Conyers, the same place I got my tragus. And actually, hold up, no I didn't. When did I get my, so my industrial, I got my industrial the same place where I got my belly button piercing the second time. So in Atlanta, that tattoo and piercing shop. And then my tragus is the one I got in Conyers. And then my lobes, all clears. Just want to make sure I'm giving you guys all the details. I would rate the pain level maybe like a 6. It literally was not terrible. The first time that she put the needle in, I would give that like a 4, but then the second time that was like a 6, because I think it's thicker. My ear has a thicker layer up here, just like the tragus. Your skin is pretty thick, so when the needle is going in, it has to go through all of those layers. So I think that's what really made it like a 6. This healing process, y'all, a 10. Awful. It was a 10. I hated it so much. Oh my goodness, like it would just sting, and it was red, and it was swollen, and like it was swollen for a good 3 months. A good 3 months, y'all, and I was over, because at that time too I took out my box braids and I washed it. I washed my hair for the first time and it got caught in here. I was like, yeah. Awful. And also, like, just at parties and everything, when we're just bodies to bodies and people's hair, if people's hair would get caught in my industrial, y'all didn't know how bad that would piss me off. That's how you know we were too close. What happened? But my ear would just get stuck on somebody's hair, and they'd be dragging me. Like, I would get dragged by the hair. Like, no. I think just because it's been so hot outside this summer, it's been like above 90 degrees, my ear just wasn't having it. That's why I had to take it out, because it was actually forming a huge keloid, like a keloid I've never ever seen before, and it was just on all 4 sides. So it's outside, inside, inside, outside. And I was like, yeah, this isn't it. It was really irritated. Everything I did just wasn't working. So I decided to take it out. And as soon as I took it out, the next day, all the bumps were gone. I feel like the industrial served its purpose, because I've been wanting the industrial since I was in middle school, and I got it. So I think I'm good. I mean, if I want to go get it again, I'm going to go get it again. But for right now, I'm good. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied. So I only have 8 piercings, which is pretty low for me, so I might have to get something else. I'm actually considering getting my daith, but when I went to go get my tragus, I asked him about my daith, if my ear was like equipped enough to go get a daith, and he was like, no. But we'll see. I don't know, because the daith, y'all, I think that's so cute. If I get a little daith, I don't know, but I'm definitely not going to touch anything in my upper ear anymore, because I think that's too sensitive for me. So that's a no. But that's all for the video, all about my piercing. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions, comments, or anything, leave them down below. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next video. Bye guys.